try that one more time, and then we'll go on to the next part and see if the same kind of rhythm on two different notes works. I don't know. Oh, drums. Try going back to the first one you were doing, because like that's not going to sound bad, because it's part of it's the old Johnny Cash thing. It won't sound bad. You can play the whole song with 2 chords, and that's one of the 2. So okay, so what I'm saying is go back to the first one and we'll see how that sounds when I do it. Go to the second one rather than all the way through, and then go try the 5th. In other words, do the same thing except that where your fingers already were in the 4th, move them up to the next 2 dots and do it. You know what I mean? Your second note is your first note. You're not nodding. I don't know if you know what I mean. Let me just point. You were just playing what, here and here? No, here and here. Okay. It looks funny over there. Here and here, here and here, here and here, and so then if you go up to the 5th, it would be there and there for the notes. Just see what happens if you explore those. You'll know right away if it works or not. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's the whole thing. I was just gonna go. Okay. No, but there's the whole thing.
Where am I starting?
I was just gonna say go to the second part, so we can try that out quick.
So is that where we're starting now? Second part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same. So if this is your first note, tonic, and you play a riff, and if your next note's fourth, which it was, tonic, play a riff, and your fifth is 1, 4, 5 again, 1, 4, 5, tonic, and play a riff. Those are the only 3 chords you're mostly dealing with in all our music. In other words, if all you knew was that, and that, you can play every song we have written. And all you have to know is 3 notes in that order, and all I have to do is say what the first note is, find it, and make that same shape for everything. Just keep playing one note. Oh, we changed. This one, no, that one. Always, then that one, oh, it's down one. And back to that one. It's just the way music works. All music, you can do it to Beethoven. Still goes, it's all, you can do the whole of Beethoven with 3 notes as an accompaniment. Not as part of the melody and part of the song, but just to play, you know, it's the old-fashioned campfire music. It's where it starts. In fact, when the guitar was invented, that's all anybody played. Because they could figure out 3 things, and it would fit everything anybody sang. You just moved around and moved to one of the 3, and one of them was going to be right for wherever the vocals, the people singing were going to sing. So, anyhow, try the 5th, and because you were playing, I think harmonically it's virtually either. I think it's a 6, but it would work. It would sound almost like a 3rd. So, but let's try it. Start with the second one. That's your first note, and that's your second change, so that's your third, not up here. It's always, this is Johnny Cash. There's a whole record of the guy who only hits that one, that, and if Johnny says A, great, that one, and that one. If Johnny says D, it's that one, and that one. It's always an L shape.
You told me to play down here.
I told you to play a 5th, and I showed you. If your first note for a chord is that one, that's your root. Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong key. I do that when I'm facing this way. You're playing an A. So you played an A, and you can play the whole song on that, and then my next chord change is this, if I was playing chords and not riffs, and my third chord change, I think, is that. So you go for those 2 notes, not up here, you're back to the tonic then. This thing is a riff out of the key. So you're there, add a fancy riff. 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 Those 2 notes are fillers. You know, if you're just talking chords. So just lead it. They're like, they represent, but they don't represent. So just lead in lines. So let's try it again. Second half. Going to that part right away. Oh, we can do that. I'll go to that part right.
Where are we starting at?
We're starting on the second. Sorry. No, I'm talking about the wrong things. Yeah, just go to the second change. first change. That's the second change. That's the third. If we're starting on the second, we don't go to 1, we go to this one. That was the idea of shortening, getting it. That's that. We're skipping that. We got that nailed. We just did this. We got that nailed. We haven't done this at all, but it's a way of leading into it. We're doing this just to give a warm-up to try that out. If you want to try that out, let's try it out on its own. Yeah, no, let's do that. I want you to play that one from the get-go and keep playing it, okay? The new one, okay? Ready? Keep playing it. Works for all of it, but as long as you keep one of those, keep it rooted there, you know what I mean, play that enough times you can add notes to it, because I'm getting pretty ornate. So let's try all three together. At that point, you stop to go boom and do whatever you do there. Because I think the second half we mostly already had it together. So let's do the beginning again from the top. You got me lost. I said from the top. The top is down there. Right? Anyhow, let's take a little break, but it's a working model. I'm not 100% about the last one because the last one I'm so busy that